Hey Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFL world is absolutely buzzing with one of the craziest rumors of their offseason. Tyreek Hill, yes, the Tyreek Hill, might just be the newest weapon in what's being called the Las Vegas Raiders dream offense. Can you imagine it? The speedster who terrorized defenses for years with the Kansas City Chiefs and Miami Dolphins could now be bringing his electrifying presence to Allegiant Stadium. Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's be clear, nothing is officially confirmed yet. But multiple insiders have hinted at serious negotiations between Hill's camp and the Raiders front office, and some are even suggesting that the deal is all but done. The number being thrown around? A jaw-dropping multi-year contract worth well over $100 million, potentially making Hill one of the highest-paid wide receivers in NFL history. This rumor has fans and analysts going absolutely wild. So why would Tyreek Hill even consider leaving the Dolphins, a team that made him their offensive centerpiece? Well, if we look closely, the puzzle pieces might just fit. Over the past few months, whispers of Hill's dissatisfaction with Miami's offensive scheme and his desire for a bigger market have surfaced. Vegas, with its glamorous lights and ever-expanding sports culture, offers exactly that. Plus, the Raiders have been aggressively rebuilding their roster, signaling that they are ready to make a serious push not just for a playoff spot, but potentially for a Super Bowl run. Sources close to the situation claim that Hill has been in constant contact with key Raiders players, fueling speculation that he is interested not just in the money, but in being part of what could become the most explosive offense in the NFL. And let's talk about that offense. If this deal goes through, the Raiders would boast a receiving core that could rival any in the league's history. Imagine Tyreek Hill lining up alongside Davante Adams, another elite receiver who's already rewriting record books in silver and black. The two of them together would be a nightmare for defensive coordinators. Double cover Adams, and you leave Hill with one-on-one matchups that he's burned defenders on his entire career. Focus on Hill, and Adams will tear you apart. Throws in the promising young tight end Michael Mayer and newly acquired running back Josh Jacobs, and you've got an offense stacked with weapons at every level. Rumor has it that Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce has been personally involved in recruiting Hill, painting the picture of an offense unlike anything we've ever seen. Of course, salary cap logistics are always part of these discussions, and skeptics are pointing out that fitting Hill's massive contract under the cap could be tricky. But let's not forget, this is the Raiders we're talking about. Owner Mark Davis has shown time and again that he's willing to make big, bold moves to bring the franchise back to glory. League insiders believe that the front office has already mapped out several restructuring options, possibly moving some guaranteed money around or offloading a few veteran contracts to make room for Hill's salary. And with the revenue streams from their Vegas location booming, the Raiders are in a better financial position than most teams. It wouldn't be easy, but it's certainly doable, especially if the end result is bringing a game changer like Tyreek Hill into the fold. Now let's dive into what this move would mean for the AFC West. The division, already one of the most competitive in football, would become even more of a gauntlet. The Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos all have solid defenses, but adding Hill to the Raiders instantly shifts the balance of power. Patrick Mahomes may still rule the roost in Kansas City, but losing Hill a couple of seasons ago left a gap the Chiefs are still working to fully replace. If Hill reunites with the AFC West but on a rival team, it sets up some of the most anticipated matchups of the year. Raiders-Chiefs games would be must-watch TV, with Hill potentially burning his old team, while the Kansas City faithful look on in disbelief. It's the kind of storyline the NFL dreams about: revenge games, rivalry, and elite-level football all wrapped into one. But beyond the gridiron, there's also the business and branding side to consider. Tyreek Hill is not just an athlete. He's a brand, and Las Vegas, with its global spotlight and entertainment-driven culture, could provide him with marketing opportunities far beyond what Miami could offer. Endorsement deals, personal brand expansion, media appearances, the possibilities are endless. Insiders close to Hill have hinted that these factors are playing a significant role in his decision-making process. Plus, the Raiders' new state-of-the-art facilities combined with the allure of playing in the entertainment capital of the world make this destination almost irresistible for any superstar athlete looking to cement both their legacy on the field and their brand off it. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Let's not forget Tyreek Hill's own words just a few weeks ago during an interview, where he mentioned how much he enjoys visiting Las Vegas and even teased that he could see himself living there someday. At the time, most fans brushed it off as a harmless comment, but in light of these recent developments, it's hard not to read more into it. Was that a subtle hint at what was already brewing behind the scenes? Hill is known for being strategic and calculating, both in his game and his public persona. So when he drops little nuggets like that, you have to wonder if he was already envisioning wearing the silver and black while torching defenders in Allegiant Stadium. Of course, not everyone is thrilled about this potential move. Some Dolphins fans feel blindsided by the possibility of losing their star wide receiver so soon after they made such a massive investment to bring him in. Others argue that the Raiders are putting too many resources into their offense and not enough into fixing their defense, which has struggled in recent years. But then again, in today's NFL, offensive firepower often wins games and championships. If Hill joins the Raiders, they instantly become one of the most entertaining teams to watch, capable of putting up points in bunches and keeping fans on the edge of their seats from kickoff to the final whistle. From a legacy standpoint, this rumored move could redefine Tyreek Hill's career. He already has a Super Bowl ring with the Chiefs and has proven himself as one of the most dynamic playmakers of his generation. But leading the Raiders back to postseason glory, perhaps even to a Super Bowl victory, would elevate his status to legendary levels. Imagine Hill catching a game-winning touchdown in the playoffs for the Raiders or breaking yet another speed record in front of a roaring Vegas crowd. Those are the kinds of moments that build a Hall of Fame resume. And for a competitor like Hill, who thrives on proving doubters wrong, the challenge of succeeding in a new city with a new team might be exactly what drives him to the next level. As of now, we're all waiting for that official announcement. Will Tyreek Hill truly sign with the Las Vegas Raiders and complete what some are already calling the attack of the century? Or is this just another off-season rumor blown out of proportion? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this possibility has injected a whole new level of excitement into the NFL landscape. Raiders fans are already dreaming of seeing Hill sprinting down the sidelines in silver and black, while defensive coordinators across the league are scrambling to figure out how they would even begin to stop an offense with that much firepower. Stay tuned, folks, because if this rumor becomes reality, the NFL may never be the same again. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.